Let's now get you updates coming in from 4 states. These are 4 states that are the worst affected this monsoon. Assam, of course, has reported the maximum death toll because of the floods. 113 people reported dead this year. In Bihar, incessant rainfall, damage to infrastructure that is being reported. Several areas that have been submerged underwater. This is further added to the struggle during pandemic. We are getting in updates from Uttarakhand as well. It has witnessed heavy rainfall of the past few days. 5 people have died. This is specifically reported because of a cloudburst in Pithoragarh. Meanwhile, 5 people have been killed in Meghalaya as well. Let's now get you specific details coming in from each of these states here. We're making a start with the floods that are being reported in Assam. 87 lives that have been lost because of the floods, but following which landslides has led to the loss of lives as well. 26 reported dead specifically because of landslides. 24 lakh people across 24 districts have been affected. Chief Minister Sonowal, who's already been visiting the worst affected areas here and assuring assistance. The worst affected district here being Chirang district, now with over 2,000 villages across Assam. They are still submerged underwater. 1.10 lakh hectares of crop area has been damaged as well. The biggest river, the Brahmaputra, the mighty Brahmaputra that continues to swell up and flow much beyond the danger mark. Our correspondent Arindam getting us further inputs here. Arindam, this is an ongoing struggle of what is being reported for the past several days since last week. Unfortunately, there is still no letting in of the weather, still no relief for the people.
Yes, that's true. The flood scenario in Assam is fluctuating every moment. Yesterday, it was there was some improvement in the overall flood scenario, but again, there is a little deterioration in the condition of the flood scenario because right now 26 out of the 33 total districts of the state remains affected, and in this around 26 lakh people are affected, and more than 50,000 people are still taking shelter in various relief camps. I am right now in one of such relief camps. I am right now at Domdoma in Hajo in Kamrup district of Assam. And this is Domdoma College, which has been temporarily turned into a relief camp. And as you can see, these villagers are right now forced to take shelter in this relief camp set up by the district administration. Let me straight away ask from them what is the plight that these people have faced during this flood fury. अब बताइए तो बाढ़ कितना भयानक था और आप कितने कष्ट में?
बहुत भयानक है पानी. हमारा का घर बारी सब पानी में बूड़ गया है. अभी पानी सूखा नहीं है. अभी घर में हम रहने नहीं सका है. खाना सरकार तरफ से कुछ नहीं मिला है. फिर ऐसे ही हम कॉलेज में रहा है और पानी तो बहुत भयानक है और अभी भी आया है पानी.
So there you have heard the plight of the flood affected people. They have a serious allegation that they haven't got much relief from the government. They have alleged that nobody from the administration have turned up and has provided any sort of help or relief for these people. I have with me another young guy. Let me ask him, how is this flood scenario for you?
Yes, the flood is badly affected and we are taking shelter in this Domdoma college. Here we have only 5 family, but from the government no help is provided by them, and they are promising many things, but they cannot fulfill. Their local authority have visited our camp, but from them nothing come. So we are facing many problem here for this flood.
So there you have heard, they have raised serious allegation that not much of relief has come from the administration. These are the flood affected people who had to flee from their villages when flash floods created havoc, and they somehow fled with their lives and right now taking shelter in this makeshift relief camps. And the condition you can see that they are forced to live in, they are coexisting along with their cattle and poultry and as well as domestic animals. It is in the same room that these domestic animals as well as the people are staying. Right now it's dusk and slowly the night has approached, and this is the condition that this flood affected people are right now forced to take shelter.
Arindam, difficult time there, but thank you for getting us that update. This is from Kamrup district here. They're still awaiting more relief in those assurances that have come in from the government. But let's also get you an update. This is regarding the Kaziranga National Park, remember, which is famous for being home to several endangered animals here. There has been a loss of lives coming in reported from the national park as well. 120 animals reported dead. Some have managed to be rescued as well. 147 that have been rescued so far. 67 animals that have drowned. The visuals on your screens is of a baby rhino. It was rescued recently, well in time. The rhino is seen drinking milk at the Kaziranga Rescue Center. Now 90% of that entire national park, which continues to remain submerged.